Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ben with another video about Amazon. Now, in this video, it is going to be quick. It's really not that long, but the topic of this certain video is very important. FBA versus FBM. We're going to discuss this because this needs to be talked about. You need to make sure that you understand it fully because with this is how you're going to be selling on Amazon. There are multiple ways to sell on Amazon, and you need to decide which one is going to benefit you the most. Now, what is FBA and FBM? And what do they stand for? Is what you might be asking. FBA means fulfilled by Amazon. The orders are being fulfilled by Amazon. Okay? Amazon will fulfill your orders. They will handle the shipping and the handling. Meaning, maybe some items need bubble wrap. Maybe some items need to be packaged with memory foam. Maybe some items need to be put in smaller boxes. Whatever the case may be, Amazon will take care of all of that. They also handle the returns. So if a customer doesn't like the product that you sold and they want to return it, Amazon takes care of it. They also scan your products into your storefront. When Amazon receives it in one of their warehouses, they scan your items, they store it for you in their warehouse, which is also one of the benefits, and they go ahead and put that on your storefront, and then you put the quantity and so on and so forth. Again, this is something that I will be showing you fully in another video when we get into the actual seller account, which will be soon. And I'll show you how you're supposed to use your seller account, some of the things that you need to get yourself familiar with. But for right now, we need to talk about the ways of shipping. Now, fulfilled by merchant, which is FBM, you fulfill your orders. That means if a customer buys something, you need to go ahead and fulfill that order. You need to package it. You need to ship it. You need to bubble wrap it, put it in hazard bags, whatever the case may be, that is on you. That is your responsibility. You handle the returns. If a customer doesn't like the product and the item gets returned, it's getting returned back to you, and you have to go ahead and take care of all of that. And then you put your products on your Amazon store. Again, I'll be showing you examples in a video about FBM and FBA. So please, any questions about how are we supposed to package it, just save that. I'm going to do a video about that. Don't worry. Trust me. I just need you guys to understand these two terms because you might be an FBA seller or an FBM seller or both, which is perfectly fine. And you need to understand the terms and just what it means. And you need to decide what way is going to benefit you the most. All right. Now, some of the benefits of doing FBA, you will be 100% buy box eligible. The buy box is something that I'm going to discuss in another video. I'm sorry for, jumping off to other videos with things, but again, we're just sticking to the FBA and FBM. You also will be able to do multi-channel fulfillment, which I'll talk about in another video. One of the best benefits, though, is that it is 99.99% never your fault if you decide to ship FBA. If something breaks, if something goes missing, Amazon has to take care of it. They will reimburse you for the full amount. Yes, I said it, for the full amount. If you bought something for $120 and they break it or they lose it, Amazon will deposit that exact full amount as long as you are able to show proof right back into your account. Amazon also, with the FBA benefits, you are eligible for the Amazon Prime shipping, which is what a lot of their customers enjoy. They enjoy that same day, 1 day, 2 day shipping. That 3 to 5 day shipping, I don't think much people have the tolerance for it. There are some, but I believe, that 2 day shipping, nothing can beat that unless it's the same day, which is even more amazing, honestly. The FBM benefits. You get to reach the customers. Okay? They're going to directly deal with you. You get to reach out to them, see if they like the product. You can ask them to leave a review. Well, you technically actually can't do that. I'm sorry. But you can word it in a way where they may be inclined to leave you a review if you're clever. which does help your Amazon store at the end of it all. You potentially can have less fees because shipping could probably cost you less if you can find a UPS or FedEx or the post office, if it can be shipped somewhere at a cheaper rate, and potentially more profit. Now, the reason why you're able to make more profit is because you're cutting Amazon out of the middle. So you're cutting it, well, you're kind of cutting Amazon out of the middle. You're essentially, let's say I were to box this product and I send it off to the customer, then I'm sending it directly to them on behalf of Amazon. Now, let's say I have, but then if I'm doing FBA, I'm sending it to the Amazon warehouse. They're going to take care of everything. They're going to go ahead and charge me a little fee for handling all of that. And then it gets to the customer. So depending on the item, which there are some items that it is more profitable to go ahead and go FBM, and there are some items where it's more profitable to do FBA. That all depends on how you want to do it. Now, this little strategy that we will be going over with selling, I'll just give you a little brief description about it. There are some products where all the sellers on that product are selling FBM because they're making a great amount of money and there's a good enough amount of volume on that product that, hey, why not we just package it ourselves, we ship it, and we keep all this profit for ourselves. Now, you could cut everybody off in that and go FBA. But again, you're going to be taking a less profit, but you can go ahead and steal all the sales because you'll be buy box eligible, and that will take away a good amount of sales from the FBM sellers. That's a little bit of a trick. It's kind of a dirty trick. But again, Amazon's about competition. It's about due diligence. It's about wanting to sell. So if you want to sell, then you're going to have to do what you got to do. Now, the golden rule, again, guys, is buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. Can't repeat this enough. You need to buy products at the lowest point and sell them at the highest point, period. Now, what you've learned today in this video is about FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, the benefits of going this route, and the circumstances of going that route. The circumstances, again, are you may be paying a little bit more in fees, but there are a lot more benefits to me than there are circumstances. Now, you learned about FBM, fulfilled by merchant. You learned the benefits of going that route, and you learned the circumstances of going that route as well. And I will show you in Seller Central how to choose those options. We're going to do a Seller Central video. That one's going to be a little bit lengthy. I try to keep these videos short just so your attention span doesn't kind of veer off and then you're kind of distracted with everything else. But I try to give as much knowledge as possible in these videos, guys. So we're going to learn how to pick these in the next video. All right. We're going to go into my actual Amazon store. I just opened up a new one. And the reason for that is I want you guys to see how you can take this thing from a short amount of time and flip it if you're doing things right. And if you're making smart decisions and doing your due diligence and just taking the time. Again, I have a full-time job and many of you as well. And you can still do this from your phone, from your laptop, when you have an hour lunch, when you get home. All right. So I'm going to go into my Seller Central account in my next video, and I'm going to show you guys how this Amazon stuff works, how to use Seller Central, and how to pick FBA or FBM. All right. So again, if you have any questions pertaining to this particular video or any of the other videos that I've done, please go ahead and email me at optimumoaleads@gmail.com. Just leave a subject line leave a description in the subject line so I know exactly what it pertains to. Please be as descriptive as possible. And feel free to ask me any questions, guys, because there's a lot of information that's being thrown out there. And I just want to make sure you guys understand it fully. Because if you do this right, you're going to be successful. There's no reason why you can't be unless you're not putting in the time or you're skipping ahead. All right, guys, you have a good one, and I'll catch you later.